Why is it so important to slow down before we respond or communicate? Well, experience has shown me that when I don't slow down and I respond quickly from a place of emotion, I very rarely get a positive outcome. Have you ever found yourself in that situation? You may have felt angry, disappointed, frustrated, and leapt into communicating your feelings immediately. It very rarely feels good. Experience has shown me that it is best to slow down before responding. Why? Because when we slow down, we slow our thinking down. Now we get to choose our thoughts and we can think about the outcome that we'd really desire to have. It also means we can now carefully choose our words to express our thoughts, our feelings, or what it is we'd like to see play out in the conversation. This is about self-leadership, it is about self-control, it is about being very mindful of the outcome that we want to create. This is another example of what I call living intentionally. Now, I spoke earlier about creating more calm, clarity, and balance in one's life. This is a brilliant way to be able to help you to create more calm in your life. Instead of responding from emotion, when we slow down our thoughts and we choose our words carefully, we're going to create a more calm inner state. This gives us a perfect place to now think more clearly before we burst forth with something we might later regret. So slowing down is key for communication, to improve how you feel, to improve relationships with others. It's practicing that art of communicating clearly from a place of calm, and you are going to more likely get a positive outcome than you are if you're going to vomit or vent all over the first person in front of you. Has this been something that you've found hasn't worked or has worked for you? Have you been in a position of just bursting forth a whole lot of expletives or a lot of emotion and found that it came back at you pretty quickly and not nicely? Or have you been practicing the art of slowing down and thinking through what you'd like to say or respond to? And it certainly doesn't have to be in that moment either. When we're living a life intentionally, we can choose the timing of how we express ourselves as well. But it always comes from a place of owning our own thoughts, owning our own words and emotions, rather than pointing the finger and blaming others. So this is about improving our communication from a place of calmness, but it's because we're taking the time to slow down first before we respond. I want to leave that thought with you guys, and please share some comments below if you'd like to share what's worked for you and what hasn't in the past. And I look forward to chatting with you soon. Bye now.